Hi, Roger. Thanks for coming and thanks for running into Tech Exchange. Can you please introduce yourself and say what you do for with Storage Insights and what's your hardware systems layout look like and how Storage Insights is important to you?
Oh, certainly. First of all, I'm Roger Ecklund from Evolving Solutions. I've been with them for 6 years. And before that, I was on the storage side with multiple large customers since 1993.
That's great.
So, yeah. And I've been involved with storage since the inception of Storage Insights.
Yeah.
And we encourage all of our customers to have Storage Insights Pro. Now, we have small customers, large customers. Everybody wants to know how their disk is performing.
Yeah.
And Storage Insights Pro and the 5-minute increments is vital for us to be able to model disk, to take a look at both performance, activity, and now you guys even have the functions to forecast a certain growth percentage, and then we can model how that's going to perform into the future based upon the workloads that we download from Storage Insights Pro.
Can you throw more light onto the modeling part of it you just mentioned? How that was critical? What is the use case that you catered for the customers on that front?
Yeah, there's many customers that want that functionality, and because Storage Insights Pro having data at 5-minute increments, in the old days, all we had was RMF data, and it's in 15 or 30-minute increments. Well, as the disk keeps performing better and better, that 15-minute increments can be so far off. So Storage Insights will have data at 5-minute increments. So we download that data and then we feed it into the IBM storage modeler known as Storm. And then we can project all these different graphs and utilizations using that Storage Insights data. And it's really vital to what we do in support of so many customers.
Yeah. So how critical is Storage Insights part of your customer operations journey, storage operations journey?
Well, as I tell many customers, I really feel that they should all be doing safeguarded copy, and they all should have Storage Insights Pro. Now, some of the smaller shops, they only have a few people, and they're very busy because they have to multitask on so much stuff. And they open it up to us in view only, and we can help monitor systems. And our tool of choice is Storage Insights to do that. We can take a look, see what their thresholds are. For mainframe customers, you really don't want to be above 80%. 85 is kind of critical area. So we use Storage Insights to monitor our customers on a real-time basis.
And how critical is the proactive advisories that a Storage Insights is sending to the customers on a daily basis? Do you leverage a lot of that in your operational journey?
Yeah, and that is something in the last 2 years that's been really outstanding. I mean, development, I think, has been really, really good. You guys have been doing a great job with that. But, with several people that we've been in contact with in development for SI Pro, they've brought different ideas of dashboards where you have multiple customers on one dashboard and you can just interactively go from one to the next, which I think is a great thing. But we've brought some of our other areas or needs to development, and just like what we were talking about earlier, you promise about when certain functions are going to be coming out. It's really good to have that voice directly to you guys in development to go ahead and build out, what are functions that we need out in the field.
That's brilliant.
And that sort of interaction has been really valuable.
And as a business partner, how good has been the multi-tenant dashboard for your usage?
It's still in the very early stages, but a few of our guys that work in our lab and more in implementation services, they love the idea of having the dashboard. We're building that out for project management. What you guys are doing, having the dashboard for SI Pro is fantastic.
That's great.
It's going to help speed up how we can interact with multiple customers, set up alerting, all sorts of things.
And any insights and advice for us going forward as we're on the journey?
There's a couple areas that are really important. And, earlier we were talking about disk modeling and how important that is to many customers. Well, right now, Z Hyperlink is a huge advantage for all these different ZOS customers. And the Z Hyperlink data is Sync.io, and it's not currently, it literally in this last release of microcode, it is now being produced from the DS8.
Okay.
But right now, we cannot get that data out of SI Pro
Understood.
to feed into Storm because some of our biggest customers, they need that Z hyperlink performance so we can model the next generation of disk and show how it will perform versus what they have on the floor. Without Sync IO, there's a lot of question marks.
It will not be accurate.
Yeah, exactly. Now the other thing that is really growing in our field is the adoption of safeguarded copy, and that is something that that we're doing lots of displays either from the DS8, but we're now seeing from SI Pro that we can go ahead and take a look at certain fields within SI Pro on safeguarded copy, and it helps us monitor the utilization of virtual capacity and physical capacity. So those are some of the things. I think there's going to be more and more, and the alerting and the monitoring and alerting is what really needs that next generation of
overhaul. Understand. Thank you for sharing these insights, Roger. And we'll be making sure that in the next year and upcoming, these are prioritized in the roadmap, and we make sure that we can deliver up to your expectations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time.